special value that the world can gain from devotees preaching to culture, Krishna culture?
Every living being is inherently seeking pleasure. And the only true pleasure of the heart is the pleasure of love. This is something that universally everyone has in common. Everyone is seeking the pleasure of love. And the origin of that experience is the soul's love for God. When we forget our love for God, we seek that experience in so many directions, but never completely satisfied. But when our propensity for love is once again reposed in the supreme object of all love, the all-attractive Lord of all living beings, then we find true fulfillment and eternal joy. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells us that the science of culture is to orient all of our abilities, our skills, and our arts in a way that uplifts our consciousness and brings us closer to God. To utilize our creative talents, to utilize our intelligence, to utilize our wealth, our everything, in a way that brings ourselves and others closer to God is real spiritual culture. And this is perhaps the greatest need in human society today. When George Harrison of the Beatles approached our Gurudev, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada encouraged him. You are a musician, you have influence over others, that is a gift of God. Utilize that gift to please God and to bring people closer to God. And he took that message very seriously. It's not that he changed his life, but rather just change of consciousness. This is what the essence of all spiritual paths are teaching us. It's not that we have to change our life, but we have to change our consciousness. A consciousness that connects us to God through devotion in whatever we do. So I'm very, very happy that devotees are going to these festivals, which are culturally oriented, to try to inspire and encourage people to utilize their God-given talents in a spirit of devotion to God. And actually, every one of us, however small or big we may be, if we are empowered by the grace of God, just by our humility and our sincerity, we can, each and every one of us, have a great impact in this world. The greatest problem in the world is pollution within the ecology of our hearts. And to clean that ecology, to free ourselves from the pollutants of lust, envy, greed, pride, and illusion, anger, that is absolutely necessary. Because if we're not solving the problem within our own heart, we're going to be a part of the problem within this world. So the universal principle of all spiritual paths is to clean the heart. By chanting God's names, by offering sincere prayer, and by utilizing our talents in a spirit of devotion, we clean our own hearts, and we can help clean the spiritual ecology of the world. So I'm very, very encouraged that the devotees of the Lord are going to festivals like the Burning Man and Rainbow Gathering, where there are many sincere seekers of higher consciousness and more sublime truths, and share these wonderful gifts that we have received from Srila Prabhupada and received from Lord Krishna for the upliftment of humanity. Thank you very much.